Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree. I just talked for probably 7 or 8 minutes with the camera off, so I'm gonna do it again. Today's video is going to be potting up all of my propagations into one pot. So I have this cup of propagations that I just keep in my kitchen. It sits on a little baker's rack, and I love the way that it looks. Like, I almost don't want to pot this up, but I kind of want to have it as a potted plant at this point. And these are all pieces of plants that I have either broken off of a plant on accident, like this piece of the Maranta here. I went to cut off an old leaf and I cut off a big branch. There's another Maranta here that I probably did the same. This Philodendron Micans, I think this is the Micans that was almost dead, and it had like a couple leaves, so I was trying to save it. My Peperomia Hope here from my April plant fails video. I have this piece of a variegated lipstick plant that's not doing well. I'm probably just gonna throw that out. There's, what else is in here? Some Syngonium, some Pothos, there's a spider plant. There's a piece of an Aglaonema in here that I completely forgot about. But here's a little close-up of all the stuff that's in here. And I love the way that this looks. Won't this make like a nice bouquet, like to hold, to walk down the aisle with? But I want to pot this all up and just have like new propagations going in here. And realistically, I'm never going to take these out and go pot them with the mother plant. I know people like to do that, but it's not, propagations aren't really my thing. It's very uncommon for me to cut my plant on purpose. I did a video, I think last year, where I bought a propagation station and I cut my plants for the first time, and those same propagations are still sitting in that little thing. So realistically, I'm never going to take them out and pot them back in with the plant. I don't know. I just kind of like the way that this looks, but I'm going to pot them up in this pot here. And I'm not feeling well today. Right before I did this video, I filmed a potting up plants that I hate in hopes it'll make me love them video. And I had no energy. I was like barely talking. I was like moving the soil like this, going, oh, that looks great. I mean, not that low energy, but that's how I felt. I don't know if I'm going to put that one up, but if you still want to see it, let me know. I can still put the video up, but it's very low energy kind of video, but I'm going to try not to be that way in this one here. So let's just kind of go through what's in here. I'm just going to put some soil in the bottom of this pot here. I'm using the, what's the name of this soil? Fox Farm Ocean Forest soil. It's the one my boyfriend was using, so I don't know, stole a little bit of it. And I've been using Miracle Grow for so long, I thought I would try something else this year. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom of the pot there. And I'm kind of nervous to do this because I love the way that this looks, and I'm worried that if I put it in here, I mean, I am expecting not everything in here to survive, but I don't know, I'm kind of ready to put this into a pot and have just a big old freaking plant, you know? I don't have any mascara on today, so I feel like my eyes they look this little, but I couldn't be bothered to put it on today or feel like washing it off later in the day. The cup of water here, I tend to just kind of top it off like it's yucky. I just top it off with water. I rarely like dump it out. And I dumped it out a lot last summer, fallish, because the mosquitoes here were so crazy. And there was mosquitoes living in this water. It was the weirdest thing. Okay, you know what I just realized? I don't have enough soil. Okay, I'm gonna try to put this back into the water. And I kind of like that all the roots are entangled like this, because it's gonna be easy just to kind of put it right here. But I didn't bring enough soil to fill in the top of the pot. I'm obviously not prepared. Don't worry though, I'm a professional. I got more soil outside. BRB. Okay, I'm trying so hard to have energy and to keep talking and stay upbeat, but it's hard, but sometimes when you don't feel good because it's not naturally there, you know? But I'm trying my best here. Okay, here is a closer look at the amalgamation. And all these roots are intertwined. I'm just going to do a quick check and see if there's anything rotten that should not go in here. The Aglaonema is kind of weird. This piece broke off of a plant that I was, I think I was cutting off an old leaf, and I just stuck it in there in hopes that it would grow, and it hasn't done anything, like there's no roots or anything. I'm going to keep that in the water. And I'm going to keep this piece of Maranta because it only has like this tiny, tiny hair root. I'm going to put that back in the water too. But everything else has been in here for a very long time, and I think it's going to be all right. This piece here, I think I need to move down a little bit. Oh, it's the Mandula. So this piece of, you can't see. I'm also just gonna take out this variegated, what was it, lipstick plant, and just toss it. It's not doing nothing. There's one piece of Mandula kind of tangled in here. I'm gonna try to get it out because it's not all the way down where I need it to be. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look, it has one long root. Is that enough to plant it, or should I put that back in the water? I don't know. Let me see how this looks. This looks pretty good. There are some leaves that were growing in the water, as you can see all the way down here. I'm gonna pop those off because I don't know if those are gonna add anything to the soil other than maybe rot. Okay. That looks super cute. Okay, I'm gonna pop in some more soil. I did get just the soil straight from the bag, but I mixed in some orchid mix, like the orchid bark. It's just, I don't know, I'm just kind of used to using that, and I feel like it makes the soil a little bit more fluffy, and it doesn't get as hard and compacted right away. But I really don't know about this soil too much. That's just usually what my experience with the Miracle-Gro soil is. But this one from Fox Farm seems pretty good. It's very different. It's a very different kind of soil, but I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, I don't know if this was a genius idea or a bad idea, but most of these things I think have like same-ish watering needs and light needs, so I think it'll be okay. I will definitely do a check-in on this plant, but look how cool it looks. It looks like one of those arrangements you'd find at the store where there's like a snake plant, an alocasia, a fern, and a ZZ plant all in one pot, like the ones that make no sense together. I think this looks kind of cool. Okay, I love it. I probably should have arranged it a little better because all the plants on the side, there's like nothing in the back. Everything's in the front. But most likely this is going to go on a shelf anyway, and most of the plant is going to face the front. I think this is the cutest thing I've ever done in my whole life. Okay. I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to go put this in some water. So what I have learned from planting up propagations is that the roots that have grown in the water are like water roots, and I guess they need to stay a little bit moist a little longer. So you do got to kind of keep this wet. I don't know. Let me know if I'm just talking crazy, but from what I have learned, you got to keep the new potted up propagations a little more moist than you normally would because the roots are used to that kind of stuff, and just kind of keep it that way until it's like established, I think. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it. But that is it. The things I'm going to keep in the water are this piece of amaranta that just had a tiny, tiny root, this mandula that just had one long weird one, and this piece of aglaonema that somehow seems to be doing good, doing nothing. So I'm going to switch out this water because it's gross. And that is it. That's my video for today. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm so glad I did it. Now I gotta find the perfect spot for this bad boy. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Have you ever potted up a little Franken plant and just potted all your propagations into one pot? Because I love it now. Now I want to go cut pieces off my plants to make new ones and make new like Franken plants. You know what? I kind of love that idea. I might have to do that this month. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I gotta wash my hands, and I will see you later in another video.